Joe.
Hello.
How are
How
you,
are
my
we
friend?
today? Oh, I'm good.
That's what I like
Yes.
to hear.
Yes. Yes, I'm having a great day. I got new glasses. They're red,
They're,
but they look brown. But
they're
I'm going,
spectacular.
yes,
They
they are.
does. And if our viewers notice, I change mine every week. I've got two pairs. This is my
Yes.
go-to, but sometimes I'll wear the darker grey ones as well. So if you notice, you're very observant. So congratulations to you.
Mm.
What are we
And what are we
discussing,
talking
Joe?
about
What
today?
are we doing?
We're
Great
going to talk about
minds.
June energies. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
How did you
So,
find May?
May was hard.
Yeah.
I found personally, May was very, like made you really look within to really go and question yourself.
May was a struggle for a lot of people. I know a lot of my clients are saying, "Oh my God, Charles, it's so hard, it's so heavy," and it's
Mm.
like, yeah, it really was. It was May is my birthday month, and even the birthday month, it was just like it was heavy, and it's just like, what's happening? We had that new moon that happened on the day of my birthday, and it
Oh,
was like, I'm writing down stuff, I'm writing down what I want, my wishes, and all of that sort of stuff because it was a pivotal day, but it's still heavy, and it's like,
mm,
May, you can just go now. June, I'm
mm.
going to welcome you in with open arms. June, you can come in as long as you're lighter than May.
Yes, absolutely. And June, I had a lot of questioning. I think I must have said to Elliot, and what is the point of this? Like about, 1,000 times. And Elliot, one day he goes, please, let's not question our whole day today, Joe. Like, because why are we doing this, Elliot? Like, yeah,
And that's what it's like. That's what it's been like. And May, and I just, all these expenses, the
yeah.
tax bill, the heater blew up, car insurance. It's like, wow, universe, you're just piling everything onto me all at once. Thank you so much. So
Mm,
May was pressure. So if you felt pressure, guys, comment. What was your pressure in May? What did you
mm,
feel in May? So
mm.
let's see what we got. So I'm going to pull the card, Joe, for June.
Yes, let's do
And we're
it.
going to
Yes.
see what the cards want us to know about what June is going to bring us. Here we go. What have we got? Okay, the Fool. This is nice. This is about refresh, start again. Let's go
Oh,
on that journey and
that's,
throw caution to the wind. So June is nice because June starts the winter season as well. So here in
mm,
Australia, we go into winter, North America, Europe, you're going into summer. But this is like start again. Let's go. Let's reset.
mm.
And maybe that's what May was. May's been heavy, clearing out things. I don't know about you, Joe. I've done so much shredding this month, cleaned out cupboards, threw a lot of stuff out. I've got a hard rubbish collection out the front, clearing shit out. And then that
Yeah.
allows me to reset. And that's what this is. Reset in June. Throw caution to the wind. Do things that you've always wanted to do, but you've never done. Okay. Trust your intuition. That's the purple in this card, but also trust your self worth. June, you might find yourself on a crossroad as well. And with the Fool, it's about taking chances that you've never been game enough to take. So that's what the crossroads are. If you've got an opportunity to go and explore something that you've always wanted to do but you've never done, go for it. Make it
Mm.
happen. Go and have that experience. Go and have that adventure. That's what the Fool is. He's on an adventure and it's a fresh start. Because if you don't have that adventure, you might wonder, what if, what if, what if? And June doesn't want that to happen for you. June wants you to go and play. I love the Fool because it's like a reset. It's like Control Alt Delete. Let's start again. And that's what this is. So that's how I see June, Joe. What have you got? What is your guidance telling you about June?
June I got when I meditated this morning for it, it's all about now like fresh, like you're kind of saying. And it's just to question yourself about where you're facing because I think because life has gone, I don't know about you, but this year's gone really quick. Like
Yes.
it doesn't it your brain can't really compute and you think, wow, it's June already, like kind of thing. So the guides were like saying, even though it feels really quick, keep it looking forward to your bright future, not looking back of, oh my gosh, like you're trying to catch your breath, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like try and be present in the day that you're in. Really important. And also to, what have I done today for my bright future? What am I doing? So yeah, because I feel like June and July are the biggest months for you to manifest your goodness of
Hmm.
what you're wanting.
Yeah.
So it's like make every day count.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in negative Nellies or what's happening in the economy because I got stuck in that in May a little bit. because of the budget. I was like, oh my gosh. So, but it's just like, you know what, that's going to come and go, Joe. So don't let that stop your gravy train, so to speak. It's just like keep focused on what are you building for the goodness. And it's also June is about connecting into your heart chakra and doing whatever it takes for you to live in your passion, but to your earn your money or how that works for you. Mm.
Yeah, I agree. And that's what the full, you said something really
Yeah,
special. It jumped into my head, and that's why he's present. He's outdoors, he's present.
yeah,
Okay. And so when we're stuck indoors, it's very hard to be present. So if you can, find some time to go out into nature so then you
yes,
can be present. And I think you're right, Joe. May was a real head game about what's happening in the world because Iran flared up and it calmed down, and then whatever happens, happens. And then for us in Australia, the financial situation is the budgets were presented, and it's like, oh, we'll do this, and oh, we're changing this, and oh, we're changing this. So it put us into a really mental state that we weren't, it was hard to be present because you've got all these thoughts going on. What if, what if, what if, what if they change this? What
mm,
if this happens? Rah, rah, rah. And we can't be present. So what I've learned in May, one of the things I learned in May is where we put our attention, that's what we're going to create. And we've discussed this
yeah,
in our intention video. And it's a
yeah,
case of I'm not going to worry about the financial situation because that I'm
no,
giving that energy and I'm creating that for myself. So I'm going to create for myself something more beautiful, something more bountiful. And that's where we've got to put our focus and energy. And I think that's what the Fool is telling us for June. Don't rely on, don't set your intentions and don't worry about heavy things in your life. Worry about, oh, okay, what am I going to do for dinner? What adventures can I have with my cooking? What adventures can I have with my life every day? What can I
yes,
do differently? What patterns can I change? So, one of the things I used to do all the time, I would try and take a different road every day to go to work, different pathways. And that really opened me up to different neural pathways. It's like a little adventure when you're driving. So if your drive to work becomes mundane and it's boring and you're in automatic, I seriously want you to look at how can I spice it up a little bit? Let me turn a street or two before to see what's down those streets because you might find some amazing things. When I did that, it's like, oh my God, there's a huge Woolworths there, and there's a gym over there, and there's a football field I can go and walk around because I actually took an adventure and I wanted to have the adventure. So find an adventure in everything you do. Go shopping at a different supermarket. I've got like a Woolworths this way, a Woolworths this way, and a Woolworths that way. But what if I go that way? Because they're all different. They all stock different things based on your geographic location. Have an adventure in June. Create
mm,
something different. Don't eat at the same restaurants. Go and try something that you've never tried. Play the
yeah,
fool. Put yourself out there and just see what wants to come.
yeah, absolutely. And there's lots of astrological movement in June, but it's all like positive things. Like it's connecting into your heart chakra more and your intentions, like we've talked about in lots of videos. But it's all about like just questioning, oh, like, is your intentions for the right reasons as to why you're doing it?
Yep.
Um, you know, we're very ambitious when we're in heaven and we're very positive about things, but we get very overwhelmed and overlaid by earth energy. And sometimes it's like you often say, it's like, in heaven you can't feel the breeze on your face. And
You
sometimes it's just
can't.
being that magical moment where you sit there and you can feel the breeze or smell the ocean. It's like getting back to the just basic good things. That's what, yeah, June's all about.
And I love that, Joe. Go and have that adventure. Go and find that vanilla slice. That's my passion, vanilla slices. Go and find the vanilla slice at a different bakery or go and find something different that will fill your cup. And if you're a coffee snob, right, you love your coffees, go and try it somewhere different. Like in Melbourne
Mm.
at the moment, I was watching a YouTube video the other day. There's a bakery in the city, and what they make is a beautiful croissant. It's like a round croissant, but it sits upwards. It's not, you don't lie it down. So it's about that wide, but it's about that big. They cut the top out and they fill it with hot chocolate. It's a
Oh,
winter only thing. Now,
I'm getting on a plane.
the fool in me is saying, I'm going to go and try that hot chocolate because it's in a croissant.
Yeah.
So you drink the hot chocolate, then you eat the croissant, and the croissant's got the chocolate on the inside, and it's really hard, so it doesn't soften the croissant. So the fool in June really wants us to go and have these amazing experiences. I know in Melbourne as well, there's like a fondue thing in the city square. They have all of these different things. They have the night market in the city. Go and do these things. Get out there because sometimes in June we want to hibernate. because it's cold.
Mm.
Okay, we want to
Yeah.
rug up and hibernate, put on a coat, put on a scarf, put on a beanie, go and have these different adventures, go and have that experience. Throw caution to the wind, spice it up a little
Yes.
bit, do it a little bit differently.
Absolutely. And it's also don't let your existing circumstances now de determine where you're going to be next year. Like, I had a client, she said, I can't go overseas next year. I won't be able to afford it. And I went, but you haven't even tried. Like, I mean, I would not throw that away yet. Like, does that make sense? So,
Oh, totally, Joe. And that's the fool. That's the fool completely. He's saying, why would you throw that out there? She just gave up already. So she set an
yeah,
intention. I'm not going overseas next year. Jetstar have flights to Bali for $149. If you can't find $149 between now and next year, you really got a problem. Okay. And there are
yeah, that's
some
right.
really cheap hotels. I was searching last night. You can get a hotel for $600. I mean, I know everybody is not in that position, but
Yeah,
get smart about it. If you're setting that intention to the universe, it's going to say, okay, you don't want to go overseas. That's fine, but you'll struggle in other aspects. It's a
yeah,
be open, and you just
yes,
say, I want to travel next in 2027. I want to be able to travel somewhere. Universe, make it a
yeah.
possibility. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Make it a possibility. See what comes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And even for me, I was like the other week, I was like, oh, I really want to go to take the children to Scotland, Ireland, Wales, like a
Yep,
big trip.
yep.
I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And then there was but only because I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars at Alchemy for a wellness thing.
Yep.
Anyway, and then I did some work with a lady, and then she said, oh, I should get you to talk at my work. And I went, yeah, like, as she's leaving, yeah, like kind of thing. And then she messaged, and it's sort of like a fairly big deal, that will generally pay for all the flights and probably the accommodation. And she
Fantastic.
she didn't even ask me. She said, "Oh, I'll pay you this much money to do this for me." And I was like, "Okay, yes."
Sure,
Like,
let's make that happen. But see, you didn't dismiss anything. I would like to take my family overseas. And the
mm,
universe goes, all right, you're setting an intention. Let me try and
mm.
fund it for you. Whereas if you
Yeah,
just give up or automatically and do that negative
vibration low.
Nelly, exactly, your vibration drops. Any opportunities that want to come to you or that wanted to come to you are not going to come to you. So June is the full for me, and June is about presence and refresh, starting afresh. We also get the lowest night, the darkest for us. It's the darkest day, June
Yes,
21, and then all of a sudden we start to get more light every day. So that's the solstice, the winter solstice for us, and the summer solstice in Europe. So we've
yeah,
got big power, big things coming, and it's
yeah.
how we play it. So play it with fun, play it with joy, keep that vibration high.
Yes. And it's all about, I mean, life is all about our vibration. We
Yep,
attract what we're thinking and vibrating to. So it's
yep.
all about like, don't stay with the naysayers. Stay, find some eagles to fly with.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And how do you do that? That's by you changing the routines, doing it
Yes.
differently, and you'd be surprised what lovely people you can meet when you spice it up. So I'm actually in June, I'm going to go to a different supermarket. I've just
Bless.
decided I'm going to go to a different supermarket every week and just try different things. And I might be surprised by what I can find. And that just opens me up to different things, different possibilities.
Mm,
Yeah, I
mm.
think that's something that I can do that's going to, spice me up a little bit because otherwise it becomes mundane and routine and boring. But when I'm in somewhere different, I got fresh eyes. I'm looking at different things. I went to an Asian supermarket last week. Oh my God, they had seaweed sticks about this long. It's like a straw and it was seaweed, but they were coated in chili flakes and chili spices. It was the most delicious thing I've ever had and healthy for you. And it's like, would you like a box of 9 individual? Sure, give me a box. If I hadn't adventured out into a different area, I would never have found them.
Mm.
Have the adventure, guys. Have the adventure.
And so,
Change the way you go to work. Just,
yes.
play.
And so you said to me a little while ago, last year, I think you said to me, oh, it's the year of yes. I'm saying yes to everything. So, and what you could do for June, say yes to things that you would normally say no to. And I think it's
Could be
just, yeah,
That could be people, Joe. People might say, would you
yeah,
like to come over for dinner? Yes.
yes,
Would you
absolutely.
like to get a coffee? Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Would you like to
absolutely.
come to the movies? Yes.
Mm,
Put it out there and then see what wants to come because you just
yeah,
don't know what doorways the universe wants to open by you just saying yes to one of those things. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Paths may cross with somebody or something, like you with that lovely client that says, I might get you to come and speak to me, speak to me where I work. That's just opened another doorway for Joe, okay, and
Mm.
alchemy and your family. And that's what
Yeah,
it's all about. That's why the fool is here. Take a few chances on your life. Take a few risks in your life. Calculate the risks. You don't want to do
yeah,
anything stupid. But, if you think, you know what, I'm going to go to Luna Park or go on the roller coaster, go on the roller coaster. Do it.
yeah. It's just
Live.
because, yeah, there is a big paradigm shift in terms of the people who vibrate high are really going to be, we're on the same earth, but we're going to be living very differently to the people that are woe me and nothing works and blaming
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
So I think, come on, my friends, you got to go on the higher timeline and live
correct.
in all the possibilities that life can offer you.
Correct.
Mm.
Because that's exactly right, Joe. Um, with the full, we've completed a cycle. So now the cycle goes up. That's how I see it. With the full, the whole major arcana has been completed. Okay. 22
Yes,
cards were done. And now we go up a level because we do it again, but we're doing it at a higher level. You don't want to be
perfect.
stuck with low vibrational beings because it's going to hold you low. And when the time comes, we need to separate ourselves from the low energy because we got to
Yes.
fly as high as we can. So you're right with the timeline stuff. Play high vibe.
Mm.
Don't play victim. If you call me, it's like woe is me. It's like I don't really care because you
Mm.
keep repeating the record and you keep going, "Meh, meh, meh, meh." And it's like good luck to you. And I'll just be slow in responding or won't be taking your calls because that drains me of energy, and I'm not doing it.
No. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Tell me
So,
what good you've done. Tell me what you've changed in your life. That's what I want to hear. I did this, I
yeah,
did this, I did this. Great. Now you're kicking goals. But I don't want
yeah,
to hear, woe is me, the world doesn't like me. It's just like, no, that's just your opinion of yourself.
yeah. And people will be projecting on you, and you just kind of got to go, that's how they perceive it, but it's not really what happened, or that's not how I see it.
Yeah,
And I think you just got to stick in your lane and run your own race, fly with
correct,
the
darling.
eagles. Yeah.
Run your own
Start
race,
saying
do
things.
you, and others might not like it. That's their issue, not yours. As long as you're happy with where you're going, what you're doing, you're not hurting anyone, go for it. Go and explore, go and
Yeah.
experience. Get out there.
Yeah. And don't engage when someone, if I don't agree with someone, I'll just go, oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So
And see,
I'm
that's a
not
that's a
saying,
really good technique, Joe. That's a really
yeah.
good technique on shutting it down.
Hmm. Yeah, because
Take
I
that
don't
tip,
need to
guys.
react.
Take that tip. That's really interesting because then there's no comeback.
Yeah. It's a closed end response.
Yep. So then the conversation will just change to something more hopefully uplifting.
Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, so it's just about like, question where you want to go. I love doing, I really always start my year now. I don't ever start my year in January because January for me as a mum, you've got kids at home and you're going on holidays and all that sort of stuff. So I kind of do all my planning now for the next 12 months in
Yep.
June.
Yep. And that
Yeah.
makes sense to me because January, December, January, February, it's Christmas. We're wrapping up school years, all of that
Yeah.
stuff. But you've got to prepare for the next year of school and all of that sort of stuff. Whereas now you can actually just take your time because I don't have to rush in January because January's paying off Christmas, organizing holidays, getting the kids ready for school, uniforms, me, and the world's crazy. Whereas
Yeah.
if you did it now, it's like, yep, I can just sort of see where I go, plan it, financially map it out if you can. So then when
Mm.
January comes, okay, I'm just flowing with it. I'm not fighting it. So that's a
Yeah.
smart move. If you can start looking at 6 months down the road now, let's go.
Mm. Yeah, that's right. And anything's possible and anything can be planned, but sometimes it's even just, I remember when we first had kids and I didn't want to work too much, we'd put like $15 away for Christmas. And I know it didn't sound a lot, but little people didn't really need a lot. They couldn't remember. They can't remember what they got.
And that's so true. $15, whatever that was, but it's
Mm.
something. Do you know what I mean? Now, if
Mm.
you could do $15 a week or a fortnight, that actually adds up to quite a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. So,
$10 a week is $520.
yeah,
$15 a week's going to be, 750. That's a lot of
yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's right. It always covered the costs or
Of
presents for our
course.
kids and things. And then, when my friend also swinging back to my friend who said, oh, I can't go overseas. And I went, well, you could house swap. you could swap, see if someone in Europe wanted to swap with you, because surely someone would want to come and stay in Bello. And she's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm going to get on the website. And I said, anything is possible, but you're in the wrong mindset today. You're in the, I can't
Woe
afford
is
it.
me, woe is me,
Yes.
woe is me. And that's the thing. When you're in that mindset, and that's a really good example. When you're in that mindset, you can't see the future. You can't see the out. You can't see the ways out. When
Mm,
you said to her, because you're not in the mindset, you said to her, well, go and look at a house swap, go and look at something else. And she's gone, oh, yeah, you've just shown her a way out. So you've just lifted her up out of woe is me into,
mm,
I've got to think bigger. I've got to look differently. How does it look for me? What might have been, I can do it differently.
yes. Yeah. So I just think it's all about, really force yourself to look at the good or find the good or
Yep,
find a better solution,
yep,
because the way when you're just in a shit pit, it's not nothing, it's terrible to live down there.
correct.
So, and you know what? It's our total choice of where we want to sit and vibrate to.
Yeah. And when you're
Mm,
there, nobody wants to be around you because it's such a dense, heavy feeling that people feel that. And you might find people pulling away from you if you're in that low vibration. And that's because they don't want that heavy, dense energy to come to them. So they're just going to limit their time and exposure to you. So do what you have to do to come out of it. Okay. Do what you can do to work out
mm,
how do I get out of that mindset? What do I need to do for me? The world isn't closing in on you. Understand that. And it's just how
mm.
you see the world. So all you might need to do is just change how you see the world, change how you
Yeah.
participate. If something's
And
not
depend
working for you, change it.
yeah, and depending on where you live, you know, myself or Charles can help you.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
sometimes a good
Online or in
answer.
person, online
Yeah,
or in person, we can help you change the mindsets and
mm,
then off you go. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
Oh, I love it, Joe.
Excellent.
Play the
Yes.
fool. Be present. Let's go. Let's make June happy. We are this. It's our hibernation month. So if you also feel like you need to rest, rest. And this
Mm,
is a good time to get those lovely winter vegetables into you. The
yes.
carbohydrates that people want to have, the potatoes, the pumpkin, the carrots, the Brussels sprouts. Yes, bring that on. Cabbages, all that stuff. Good for us in winter. So try and eat the season, not what don't eat salads and stuff like that. Make some, if
No.
you want to have a salad, roast your vegetables, roast some
Yeah, I had
potatoes,
that for
roast
lunch
some
today.
carrot, roast some pumpkin, then pop some salad leaves in, roast some beetroot. Oh my God, how good's that? Put it
Yeah.
in. So you're eating the seasonal vegetables, but you're just eating it in a way that you want to eat it.
Yeah. And so it's all about, yeah, and I love a good good beef stew or a veggie soup.
Slow cooked
Delicious.
meat. Oh, like a
Oh,
roast or something, Joe, or a
yeah.
casserole or a curry. Yeah, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting hungry thinking about it.
I know I want to come over. Come over. I wish I could live closer to you because you sound like a really good cook, and I'm so not
I
interested in
love cooking, Joe. I love cooking. I like last week I made, and this is relevant, a roasted Mediterranean salad, right? So I just got some capsicums, some mushrooms, some cherry tomatoes, red onions, eggplant, zucchinis, just chopped it all up, coated it in some balsamic mixed with olive oil and also some mixed herbs, cut up some garlic and crushed it, put it in that marinade, coated the vegetables and then I cook them for 20 minutes, flip them, and cook it for another 20 minutes. That's lunch for the week. So I've
yeah.
got some hearty vegetables, and you can have that cold or you can heat it up and have it warm, and it's delicious. So if you want something a little bit more hearty for winter, that's
Mm,
something you can do. This week I'm having soups. Oh my God, it's delicious.
yeah. Elliot, my precious Elliot, he cooked up those roast veggies like that last night so I could take it for work today for lunch. So
Perfect.
God
It's
bless
so
him.
delicious. So eat
Yes,
the
yes,
seasons, guys. Eat the seasons. That's the full. Eat the seasons. So yeah, go and have the vanilla slice. Go and have that adventure. Go and, do things you've never done. Drive and go and visit IKEA. Put yourself in different environments. That's what June wants to be. So make it
mm,
happen.
yeah. And so coming up also in June, we're going to talk about the books we're reading, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, Joe. We're going to discuss the books we're reading. I've got a few.
Yeah.
And there was one
I've
that
got
I
that.
saw the other day that I think I'm going to go and buy. It's like a volume this big. So we'll see what
Mm,
happens with that. But yeah, we're going to talk about the books we're reading. We're going to try and interview some people if that all pays off and pans out. So we've got lots coming in the month of June.
yes, perfect.
Love it.
Excellent.
All right, my love.
Excellent. Alrighty, darling.
Thank
Talk
you.
soon.
I look forward to it. Guys, don't forget to
Yeah,
like, share, and subscribe, and tell us what you think June's going to be. And then tell us in the comments how you're finding June. Let's see what you guys are telling us as well. All right.
excellent.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
See you
Talk
next
soon.
week.
Lots of love.
Bye, guys.
Bye.